going to do 3 each side. Right. All right, so from here, lift the arms up, take a lovely deep breath in, and then release out. And again, up we go. Breathing in, positive energy. Energy of any kind, to be honest, because we'll need it today. Okay, and I always say, just do what you can do. Just do a single, single, double. And then both arms together. 1. So just waking up those shoulders. And again, so I'm going to do a single, and a single, and then 2 doubles. 1. And we've got the legs out wide. I'm going to just lean into the right knee. As I lean into the right knee, so the left leg, feeling it in through the inner thigh. Yeah, so this is where I want to feel it. So over. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Okay, now this time I'm going to take it over. I'm going to lean down, I'm going to press my hand just on the inside of my knee. And I'm going to sort of press back slightly, just to get a deeper stretch there. Okay, I'm going to change sides. So I'm going to come over, press just slightly, and then lean it over. Okay, I'm going to come back to the centre. I'm going to open out the arms, and I'm going to ripple forward and open back. So now we're waking up, upper back. Yeah, one more time. Okay, let's go into lateral flexion. So take the right arm over, and then the left arm over. And again, lift up and over. Now, bringing it round across the body. So bringing it over. So these are all mobility exercises, yeah? Getting the upper body nice and warm. Lovely. Take your hands together, interlink. Press away, lift to the top, and then lean over. And then up, and then lean over to the other side. So you try that again. So up and over the horizon, out to the right, and then over and out to the left. Now to wake the shoulders a bit more, just press the arms back. Yeah, so you just got a little bit out of range. I'm going to release down. I'm going to take my arm over, right arm down, left arm over. I'm going to change sides. So I'm going to make it more of a flow exercise. Well done. Over the top. Okay, one more time each side. So really reach out to that wall. And the other side. Now bring it up to the top. Interlink the hands. Stretch away. Lift it up. Now lace it over to the right side. And then to the left. Really feeling it into that waist. Over to the right. And then over to the left. Now center, push back. Yeah, and through. And again. Back and through. 2 more. 1. And then 2. Okay. Bring the arms down in front of you. Okay, now you can just interlink them, hold them together. And I want you to come down into a little squat. Okay, so press down into those heels. Toes are slightly rotated. But at this point, guys, I want you to come down as low as it's comfortable for you. Now, if this is your first workout today, and you haven't done any kind of warm-up workout, housework is good warm-up, really good warm-up. That's what you should only go on in. But if you haven't done your own mini workout, then just don't come down too deep. Okay, just pulse it at the bottom. So we're just going to come up and lower. So if you're feeling warm, in training this morning, so my body is warm. But if you haven't and you're cold, you may want to come up a little bit taller. Okay, give me 8, 7, 6, 5. Halfway there. 4. Oh, can we feel the burn already? 3. Warm up or not? 2, 1. Lift up to the top. Push the arms away. Last time, lateral flexion and through. Oh, wow. Take those arms down. Circle back on the right. Oh, that feels better already, doesn't it? And then 2 together. 1. Do your arms feel freer? Now start on the left side. Then onto the right. And then 2 together. 1 and 2. Okay, placing the hands just at the side of the head. Come over the elbow towards the knee. And then the other side. And again, so keep those arms back. Elbows wide, back. Okay. All right, center. Bring it round to the top. Okay. Bring the feet in together. I'm going to take a little wide, bring it back and through. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah? So push out, 2, 3, 4. So I'm staying this side. 3, 4, yeah? There's like a little squat over. Little squat. This time I'm going to stay out here. Stay out here. Bring my arms up. I'm going to come down to my right side. Down to my right. 2 more. 1, 2. Now I'm going to take it down and hold and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've already got 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift it up to the top. Bring it down. Other side. So you go 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's it. So you push it out. Bring it back. Push it out. So you can come down a little bit lower now, yeah? A bit lower. So it's a step out, bring it back. This time, step out, hold. We go over. Left elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. So really feeling that through the waist. We're going to do 1 more, and then we're going to pulse it. Okay. I'm going to pulse it down for 8. 1, 2, 3. Halfway there. Oh my goodness. Can we really feel this in the waist? We don't even need the dumbbells. 6, 7, 8. Bring it into center. Bring the arms through. Deep breath in and out. 1 more time. Breathing in and out. Give me a roll down. Drop your head, neck and shoulders. Hinge at the hips. Roll it all the way down. Come down as low as you can. Keeping the knees slightly bent. Inhale, exhale and roll it back up. And shoulders back and down. And again, let's take it down 1 more time. Hinging through. Yeah, coming down, roll it down. Hold that here. Now, leave your left hand down and push the right arm back. Okay, and then down to the other side. So today's class, I'm going to be doing single weights and double. Okay, so we're working on symmetry. And your body will tell you 1 more time what side you're stronger. We all know, but we're going to get some feedback because we're going to fatigue quicker one side to the other. Now I'm going to come up, I'm going to bring my elbows now, just on the inside of my knees. Yeah? Yeah. I'm going to press back and really open it out. So if you find this too much low, just come up a little bit and press back. If you're okay, press it away. Then just shift your weight over to your right side and then over to your left. And again, over to right. So hopefully you're all feeling warm. I don't want to do a long standing warm up today. Drop your head, roll it up, because I want to use as much of the time as I can with our weights today. Okay, bring your feet together. Just bring the shoulders round and back 1 more time. Okay, we've been warming up for 12 minutes. Conditioned athletes take 8 minutes. Unconditioned athletes about 12. So let's go with 12 today. Okay, take one of your weights, right? Now, taking your feet together. And the reason I want your feet together, because the moment when we're hip distance, we've got a lot more stability. When we're tighter, when our feet are together, we've got less stability. So we may feel that we come out of balance. And if you do, and your feet are going to fall, I don't want to do your foot out slightly. You just try it for a few minutes. Take the arm up into a T shape. Okay? Alright, now from there. And that's all I'm doing is pressing away. I'm going to keep things really basic to begin with. So we're going to start on our stronger side. Yeah? Today, in the short press, we're going to go to the stronger side first. Some of the exercises, I'm going to go to the weaker side first. So symmetry. This is where we get out of bed on the same side every morning. We put the kettle on, we fill it with the water. You always go through the same routine using the same side. And you can't do any more reps on one side to make it stronger than the other. We always have to balance it out. Okay, I'm going to bring it down, I'm going to close, and I'm going to take it up to the other side. Okay. Arms, so straight away you can feel that you can fatigue quicker, yeah, because now you're on your weakest side. So I'm just bringing it up to the top. So let's get the breath. So the hard part is on the way up, isn't it? Yeah. The hard part is on my push. I want you to really keep the abdominals nice and tight. On the push, we always breathe out. So always, if you ever get muddled up with your breathing, think hard part, push. That's the breath, yeah? So push away and lower. We're going to do 8 more. So this is our warm up with our shoulders. 4 more. So push once is the real warm up on the shoulders. I'm not going to keep us here this long like any of the other exercises. It's just my warm up. Okay. I'm going to bring the weight down. I'm going to go into an upright row on this side. So I'm going to bring it up, elbow nice and wide, weight in towards my chest, and lower. Right. Up and lower. 2 more. 1. And I'm going to swap hands as I come over onto the other side. Right. So it's mainly upper body symmetry and strength today, even though I will do some lower body. And into. Then take the weight into your right hand. Step forward on the left and lean into it. I'm just going to show you sideways. Right, I'm leaning into it. Right. Now, if I place my hand here, it keeps me upright. Yeah. I don't want it here. I want us nice and low. So see the difference. Here I am. If I'm placing my hand here, I'm staying high. But I don't. I really want to come down nice and low. Right, so it's a bigger range of movement. So I'm going to lift up and take my weight up into my arm socket. So let's think about almost like lifting through the weight, elbow nice and tight. So you're not coming out here. Yeah? I'll show you. So you can come up. So you're lifting and it's like you're going into your back pocket of your jeans. Yeah? You're lifting back to place that phone, purse, whatever it may be, into the back pocket. 1, that's it. I'm going to do 2 more. So notice here, because we come down lower. So if I was here, see what happens when I bring my arm up. Let's try that the other side. Okay, so set up, really important. Not here, here. Okay. Palm is facing in. I'm going to bring the arm back into my back pocket. Back we go. Now, I always gauge whether weights are heavy enough after now, right? 4 reps. If you're struggling, then maybe you need to go down a little, right? Just a little bit. But if you're getting to the end of our repetitions, 16, and you're feeling, wow, I could do another 16, yeah? Then your weights are not strong enough for you, not heavy enough. Okay. 2 more for 1 and 2. Okay. Go back to standing, come out nice and wide. Take the weight into your right hand. Okay. I'm going to come down towards the floor. So I'm going to bend my knees and bring the weight down towards the floor and lift. Yeah. And again, I'm going to add on. So I'm going to bend the knees, take the weight down as low as you can towards the floor and lift. Remember my upright row. Stay here, wide leg, upright row. Yeah, do that again. I'm going to put those 2 movements together. So I'm going to come down to the floor and I'm going to come up to upright row. Yeah, down to the floor and up to upright row. Yeah, down and lift, down. So we're working upper and lower body. I'm going to change sides. Now, first of all, let's break it down and then we can add them together. So we're going to come down and lift. Again, symmetry. Are you able to use this arm effectively as your right? Yeah. Now, give me 1 more. I'm going to do the upright row. Is it getting heavy already? Upright row. So bring it up. So elbow wide. We use our weights on the floor as well today for our abs. Our deep core work. Okay, let's put those together. We're going to come down, straight to upright row. Yeah? Down, straight to upright row. Up. So notice my range of movement, much bigger than upright row. Okay, take the weight into both hands. Lift up into front raise, yeah, and then lower down. And again, so let's go up. So breathe in and breathe out. So it shouldn't feel too heavy at the moment. You shouldn't be struggling because you've got one weight in both hands. So I'm going to go into a bit of rotation. So I'm going to go up, I'm going to rotate over to my right side. I'm going to come into the center and then lower the other side. So I come up, over. So I'm introducing our weight session. First of all, with one weight. So some people actually only own one weight. So that's cool. You can just use your one weight. And some days if you just don't feel it, you're not strong enough, you just stick with one weight. Weight training, as you know, I absolutely love it. 3-4 times a week. Now, take it up above your head and then just come out of range a little bit like we did earlier. Then bring it back on top of the horizon. Now come over to your right side and then over to your left. Don't come over too deep because you can really feel that. The moment you angle the body over to right and then over to left, we really feel that there. Just drop that down in front of us. Okay. I'm going to bring the feet just slightly in. Now, I'm going to hinge. I'm going to show you sideways. I'm going to just hinge from the hips. I'm kind of breaking point, yeah? My knees are just slightly bent. So I'm not here. Yeah, notice this? Just relax. Okay, just relax. I'm placing my hand onto my left thigh. Okay, I'm going to bring weight around, my hand around, my weight is facing in. And I'm going to come up into a T-bar row. Yeah? We'll go up into T-bar row and lower. Now notice, as I'm lifting and lowering my arm, I'm not working through my upper body, right? So we're not swing and back. Yeah? Up and lower. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to change it to a fly. So I'm going to bring the weight in, facing away, and I'm going to come into a fly. Now this is going to be harder, all right? Now this is where the temptation is to swing, all right? So try not to twist. Try and keep your torso towards me. Okay, lovely. One more time. I think we're all ladies today, aren't we? Yes, we are. Take it over the other side. Oh, there's nothing sexier, ladies, when you feel strong and empowered with weight training. You do a little session, just 15 minutes a day, and you're capable of anything. And it was International Women's Day, wasn't it? What a perfect combination. What a perfect workout. Okay, so there's your T-bar row. Yeah, so I'm kind of bringing it up. Notice, it's like in a square, what we call T-bar row. There. Okay, give me one more. I'm going to turn it into a fly. Now this is going to be your weaker arm. We're going to turn to fly. So if you want a rounded shoulder effect, yeah, you've got to work the shoulders at different angles. Just by, say, doing a shoulder press, you're not going to get a rounded shape. This is why we work in different planes, as we always do in Pilates. Sagittal, frontal, and rotation. And it's the same with our weights. We do two more. Oh, it's quite a struggle. This side one, and last one, and two. Okay, bring it upright, legs nice and wide. Take your shoulders back and down, just loosen off. Okay, I'm going to zip. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to zip and punch. Okay, so it's going to bring the weight in front of me. All right. So it's almost like I'm zipping my jacket up. That's what we call the zip. So I come down, I zip and punch. Yeah. I bring it back down onto my rack. I'm calling this my rack, and then I take it back down. All right. So bending through, zip and punch. Yeah. Back down onto my rack and lower. Bend the knees, zip up your jacket and punch. Bring it in and lower. The moment you lower, come down, zip, punch. Back onto my rack and lower. So it's like a little short rest on the shoulder. Zip it up, punch. Back into rack and lower. Let's change sides. Same thing. So, lower down, zip up your jacket, punch, yeah? Onto your rack, lower down. Dig it through, zip and punch. Zip in and lower. One more time. So push it up. So you've got to bend in the knees just to give you that little bit more effort into it, yeah? And again, zip it up, punch away, bring it in and lower. Keep those legs up nice and wide. Take the weight up into the right arm. Just take the left arm away, okay? This is not a squat, right? It's about levering our weight through our knees. There's a little bend at the knees and then a lift, yeah? Bend at the knees and push, just like you'll punch, yeah? Down, punch, down. So all I've done is taken away the zip, yeah? Down, punch. Give me 4 more. 1 and 2. So I'm going to mix this up as well today, not only with single weight, double weights as well, but with isometric and isotonic exercises. Hold that here. Knees are slightly bent. And then isometric, static contraction. Okay. Isotonic, when we're moving, yeah, contraction, flexion, extension, when we're moving, up, down, repetitions. Isometric, we hold. 8, 7. Squeeze those glutes in and protect your lower back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Whew. Okay, circle that arm back. Oh, doesn't it feel nice and light? And there we go. Okay, take it away. All right, lengthen it. Bring the other arm up. Right. Now, remember the punch. So I'm going to come down, punch to the top. Down. Squeeze those glutes so to really protect your lower back. Come down and punch. Down and punch. Try and keep this arm straight, guys. Yeah? Keep it straight. It's still under that isometric contraction. The other arm is going into it soon. Okay, we've got 2 more. So in isotonic. Just remember this when I was learning. Isotonic. How do I remember between isotonic, bend the knees slightly, and isometric? Just remember, chin and tonic. The bubbles in the glass keep bubbling up and down, up and down. So there we are, that's what isotonic. Little handy tip. Oh, you should all have a gin and tonic. Not this time of the day, ladies. There, hold that there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Take it into the other hand and loosen off. Wow, what a light arm that is. Okay, from here, just place your feet together. Right, just a weight distance, it doesn't matter. Take the weight into your right hand and just lunge over. Yeah, and again, yeah, this other side. So over. Even though the weight is in my right hand, I'm going to come and through and change. Now I'm going to stay on my right. I'm going to come down, upright row. Down, upright row. 2 more. I'm going to change hands. Last one. Down, upright row, change hands. Keep it here for this side. So lateral lunge. Lateral. Sit. Okay. Now, lateral, upright row. So come down and lift. Okay? So I come down into weight and lift. Down, lateral lunge to lift. Into upright row, down and lift. Take the weight down, take it into both hands, go around the world. All the way, just make a circle. All the way around. And back into the other side. 2 more, round we go. Okay, and then around the other side. Put those triceps and kick both ways. Take this weight up. Show you down a little bit there. All I've done is taking it up. Then I'm going to drop it down just behind my nose and then lift up. So I'm targeting the back of my arm. Now, if this feels wobbly and you feel you're doing this, yeah, you go this, take it in your hand and just hold it there. Now, this is much tougher than when we do a bicep. Remember, it's we've got our muscles work in pairs. So we've got the tricep, and then we've got the bicep. I'm going to go straight into bicep in a moment, just to show you the difference in symmetry, in balance, strength between those two muscle groups. Okay, bring it down, bring the weight in towards me, facing me, elbow in nice and tight, bicep curl. Now, how does that feel? Working. So one is resting, tricep is resting. Or the antagonist and agonist. So the agonist is working and the antagonist, tricep, is relaxing. Okay? So concentric into contraction, eccentric, lengthen. Yeah? Up. Now, you could do a lot more of these, couldn't you, than doing that tricep. We're not going to do any more. Let's do one more to finish. Then I'm going to swap hands and then I'm going to take it up and onto the other side. So up I go. I'm going to take my arm. Now this is my weaker side. So I'm going to drop back and then lift up. Drop back. Sorry, it's not my weaker side. It's my stronger side and your probably weaker side. Depends if you're left or right-handed. So I'm just holding on just gently there. Just make sure that elbow is not pushing into that corner. We're just going to do 4 more. And then we're going to come down into that bicep. I've got 2 left. Symmetry, we must make sure you use the same number of reps as well. When you're talking, it's hard to keep count. Take it down so your elbow is in nice and tight. Okay, from there, lift it up to your rack. And we did our rack. And again, so we did our zip and punch. So there is our rack. So think about taking it up to your rack and lower that down. And again, up to the rack and lower. 2 more. 1, and you probably feel, yeah, this is it. I could do another 8 reps, should we say? But we're not going to. Okay. Okay, release down. Just look about the shoulders. Okay, time to take both weights. Right, so bend at the knees. I'm just going to do a couple of minutes on both weights, and then we're going to change it. Now, place the weights into the hands, feet slightly wider than hip distance. And I'm going to push the pelvis back, and I'm going to come down into a little squat and lift up. So I'm adding in, these are 3 kilos, so I'm adding another 6 kilos down as I lower down into my body weight. So pushing back the pelvis. Remember, squeeze the glutes and protect lower back. Squeeze the glutes on the way up. Lovely. So inhale, come down, exhale to lift. One more time. Inhale to down, exhale to lift. Now, bring the arms up into a little scoop and then lower. Okay? Notice, up into a scoop. I'll show you sideways here. And then lower. Okay? So I scoop it up and lower down. Okay. Now I'm going to scoop it up, I'm going to open, and I'm going to come in, and I'm going to release down. Okay? So it's my scoop, open, in and down. So think about what's happening. So we're working through those biceps. There's the shoulders, the medial deltoid. As I push back, my scaps are retracting. I come back in, closing through the chest and down. So there's a lot of muscle groups working here. Yeah, opening the chest, in and lower. So I'm going to do up. Now I'm going to add in my legs. So I'm going to lower down. Now I'm going to do 2 squats for 1 and 2. Let's scoop that up again. So I'm going to scoop, open, bring it in and lower. 2 squats, 1 squat, 2 squats. So during those 2 squats, your upper body is having a little bit of rest, isn't it? Only a couple of seconds, but at least it's getting that rest. Okay, 1 more time, up, hold it here, guys, into your square arms. Now close to pec deck. and open. Now, as I close the pec deck, I'm just going to move my palms to face me. So I'm rotating through that rotator cuff. So notice, bring my elbows together, palms are facing to me, and then I rotate through, yeah? So I'm getting a full rotation. So I'm covering the whole of the shoulder, yeah? We can do this, guys. I'm only gonna do 3 more for 1. Don't rush this. What's this one called? Isotonic. Gin and tonic. Close. And then open. Hold that here. Hold here into your isometric. Come up a little and lower. We are only doing 8. We are taking this to the end. 2, 3. Don't rush your pulses. 4, 5. Well done, ladies. Keep those elbows up. Up, 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 up. 7, 8. Hold it here. Hold. Take some big deep breaths with me. 3, 2, 1 on your rack. And take it down. Wow. Circle back, guys. Oh, should we come down onto the floor? I think so. Let's come onto the floor. I'm going to place my weights down. Just here. I'm going to lengthen out my mat. And I'm going to come straight down. Okay, well, I'm going to come down with you. As we always do, in a very careful pose. All right. Okay, are we all there? How are arms feeling? Strong. Oh my goodness, you do, and it might do a spring clean or something this afternoon. You feel so strong. Yeah, let you do more of a workout. Okay, let me come down with you. So feet are facing forward. I'm going to drop my head, neck and shoulders. And it makes you just feel so good when you do your weights. I'm going to bring my knees down. I'm going to come onto all fours. I'm going to take one weight. One weight. I'm going to take the weight. Let me show you side of it. I'm going to take the weight, okay, from here. I got the weight facing inwards towards me. Okay. I'm going to lift and lower, okay? Right, I'm holding my abdominals in, glutes tense, legs at the bottom, and just relax. Okay. I'm going to lift and lower. Now I'm going to change it to a row. What we call a renegade row. Okay? So I'm going to go into an extension and then into a renegade row. Yeah? And again, remember that back pocket. Arm extension. Oh, that's hard. And renegade row. We're going to do one more. So that's 4. That's 4 on our right side. Okay. Come back, open the arms, and just sit back into the child's pose. Just allow that shoulder now just to relax. Okay, time to come back onto all fours. This time is whizzing by. Okay, so coming down, palm, my hand is, fingers are wide, yeah? So I've got my whole weight through my hand. I'm going to come up into an arm extension, and then I'm going to do a renegade row. Yeah, and again, up into an extension, and then I'm going to go into my row. Yeah, 2 more. Up to extension, and then into my row. I'm going to do 1 more. Up into extension, and then into my row. I'm going to let the weight go down onto the floor. I'm going to come back towards my heels, back towards my heels. The working arm, I'm going to drop it through. Now I can take it up to elbow, or I can go higher. And again, so I'm going to lace it through, shoulder down. Then I'm going to come up to elbow. If it feels good, go higher. Okay, let's take that hand down, do 2 on the other side. So I'm going to drop the shoulder down, so into your right side. Then I'm going to scoop up to elbow. Feels good? Take it away. You've got it. Then take it down and through. Under. And then up. And then into your extension. Lovely, guys. Walk those hands back in and bring yourself up to kneeling. Take your arms through, breathe in. Oh, and if you don't, I'm only staying here for a couple of seconds, Claire. balance down your knees, you can always do this standing. And lower. Okay, time to come down. Let's come down into a seated position. So I'm going to do it without weights, and then I'm going to do a set with weights. All right, so let's try and stay together, and then you can decide on the second set if you want to use your weights. So I'm going to take my arms away, okay, and I'm going to set myself back into a V-sit. Yeah, so my shoulders are back and down, not here, V-sit. Okay, then for my V-sit position, pulling in through those tummy muscles. Okay, head is high, so you're feeling proud. Okay, here. Okay, so from there, I'm just going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now, if you've got a mini ball and you wanted to use it to make it a little bit easier, you could. Now, if we want to make this harder, yeah, I'm going to do something with my arms. So I'm going to take them up. Yeah. So I'm going to lift. Now I can hold them here, or I can work at the same time. So I could do it and pull and lower. Yeah. So you know what's going to happen, don't you? Yeah, we're going to try it with weights one more time. Bring it up into seated. Extend the back nice and straight. Now take your weight. Okay, just one, unless you're feeling super strong and you want to have your 2 weights. I'm going to take my arms away. I'm going to set myself back into my V-sit. Then I'm going to lift my right leg and then lift my left. Okay, and again, I'm going to lift and lower. Now remember we said we could take this, make it harder. So I can take the weight just above my head. Oh my goodness, really pulling on the tummy muscles. Now I can do both, can't I? So I could do one. So I go into a press the weight away. So every time you lift those arms, really feeling deeper muscles into the core engaged. And through to the top. Okay guys, last set. Bring it round back into that V-sit. Hold it there. Remember, you don't have to use the weight if you don't want to. Take the weight over, Russian twist, out to the right, and then out to the left. So I'm working with rotation now, because we were doing everything forward and back into symmetrical, and then I just want to add in rotation, so working through that waist. Yeah? So I take the weight over to my left side, and I feel that into my opposite side of my waist. So there we go, into the right side of my waist, and then my left side, yeah? Oh, goes me. If you want to keep your legs straight, you can do so, right? It's up to you. Give me 3 on the right. 1, 2, 3, center, over. 1, 2, we're running out of time guys. 3, center, last one. 1, 2, 3, center, other side. 1, 2, 3, center, lift to the top, take the weight away from you, okay? From there, roll it all the way down, okay? Roll it all the way down, take yourself into a dead bug position, extend the right arm and the right leg, and then bring that back. So my spine is in a beautiful alignment, yeah? My pelvis is in neutral position. And then do what's right. Now, if you find this exercise is too much for you with a leg extension, then go into a tap. Okay? If you find that your arms now just don't want to do anymore, then leave them into a dead bug position. Just leave them here. Yeah? And then you decide. So we build it up, but you also break it down. So we've almost done a full body, a whole class workout with weights. So you've done so well, guys. And if you're at the stage where your weights are a little bit too heavy and you've managed most of the class, then a big pat on the back to you. Okay. 2 more. 1. And the other side. 2. Then bring those knees into the chest, really feeling it into the hip flexors as well, aren't we? Okay, take a weight. Come here, come here. Take the weight. Right. All right, so just take the weight up. So it's like a dead bug position. Yeah. Just take the weight up. Both hands only on one weight, unless you want to work two. Okay. I'm going to place the legs down, and I'm going to take the arms just over my head. Yeah. So I'm going to do a pull over and a crunch. 2 exercises for the price of 1. So I'm going to lift up, and I'm going to crunch, and then lower down. Yeah. And again, so as you take the feet down, back down onto the mat, nice and light. Yeah. Crunch and through. Yeah. And again, crunch and through. Now, if you wanted to make this is our last exercise, by the way, ladies. If you want to make this a little bit harder, then you can. So you could do a crunch and an extension. Yeah. Crunch to an extension. Crunch. You have 1 left after this. The extension of the legs. The lower that they are, harder than it is. Okay, guys. Drop. Leave the weight down. Take the legs in. Leave the weight away. Yeah, hands are free. Take the legs away from you and give yourselves a well-deserved body stretch. Today, guys, I'm going to come back up to standing to do our stretches today. Okay, remember symmetry. Remember we said we always use our main side, your right or your left, to roll over when you get out of bed. I want you to use whatever comes into your mind first. I want you to roll over, bring yourself up onto all fours, okay? Tuck your toes under, right? And then just arch into your cat stretch. And then into flat back or cow. And again, so up and under. Now stay in this position, tucking the toes under, pop the hips up, and then you come into your downward facing dog. I'm going to walk my feet in towards my hands, yeah? I'm going to walk in towards my hands. I'm going to lift my hands away from the mat. So I'm going to do a 45-degree angle, yeah? Then I'm going to lift to the top, and I'm going to lower down my arms. Okay, so standing stretches. I want you to place the right leg back and the left forward. Okay, so remember like the back pocket, remember this? So calf stretch, feeling it back into my right leg. My heel is down, yeah? My heel is down, you can't actually see it, but it is down on the floor. And my feet are facing forward. I want you to take a nice deep breath in and then shake it out as you come down. And again, up we go, breathe in and then shake it out as you come down. Okay. I'm then going to bring this leg in slightly and I'm going to push back. So this is my bent leg. Now I'm stretching the back of the thigh into my left side. We never place our hands on the straight leg. We always place our hands on the supporting thigh. Okay. So hamstring stretch. You can use, show you my toes actually, it's probably easier. You can use it where you can do your hamstring stretch, try and keep the hips symmetrical, and you can do it with your toe down or up. But when I'm in my hamstring stretch, if I'm here, quite tall, I still feel it, but if I come down lower, I go deeper into my stretch. And if you want to hold on to something, then you can use it. Come around to your side, face the same side as you. Okay, hamstring leg, we're going to stretch into quad stretch. Now I prefer to hold on to something for balance. What I do is to make sure I get the stretch right. So I'm going to bring it up to the top. I'm just going to hold here and I'm going to take, let me show you, take the foot to the bottom. Okay, foot into the bottom. Now, when you're here, yeah, knees together and just squeeze through. So you can feel this right the way down the front of the thigh. those 4 muscles that make up the quadricep that insert themselves into the patella. Now, I'm going to take this leg I'm holding, I'm going to take it back behind me. Now I'm into my calf stretch. Both feet are facing forward. I'm leaning into it. Remember the back pocket, yeah? Remember what we do here, we're upright. We want low. We really want to feel that stretch. Okay. Now, I'm going to breathe in. I'm going to shake. Loosen off, yeah? And again, breathing in. And shake. One more time. Up we go. And then shake it out. Okay, then this is my leg. I'm going to bring it in. Remember, I never press on my straight leg. My hamstring now, I'm stretching onto my right leg. This leg, I place my hands down. Okay, now I can place my toe down or up. It's totally up to you guys. Okay, totally up to you. So get ready, you're going to come to a stand in a moment, and then we're just going to stretch through the quadricep into the right leg so it flows. It's almost like we're going round the world. Okay, then hold on something, and then place the foot in towards the bottom, yeah? Squeezing through, and a little squeeze forward rather than this, yeah? Think about standing tall. Okay, it's time to stretch out upper body. Place the feet together. Place the right arm, and it's green up a tiny bit now. I'm doing lower body, now upper body, you can't see me. Okay, so I'm going to take the right arm up. Remember all that tricep work that we did? Remember this? Then bring that arm over. Squeeze that arm in towards the head, and then lean it over. So now we've got double. We've got stretch in the tricep, and all the way down to that right side. When we did our strength work, we did tricep and then we did bicep. We're going to bring it up to the top, bring the arm down, take the fingers and press. You really know that you've worked this arm, really feeling it on the inside, stretching all the tendons and ligaments out and into the bicep. Right. So noisy outside. Hope you can't hear anything. Okay, still digging up the street. Take it up, lower, hand, and then lean over. I know we've run over a little bit, ladies, but I certainly don't want to finish the class without stretching, because you might ache even more tomorrow. I just hope that you've really enjoyed it and you've got something from it. I don't think we've done a full weighted class, so it's done so well. And if you enjoy it,